This is Cyndy G, and in this video, we're assembling the Philadelphia travel box card. This was a request online. Somebody had asked for this card in honor of our nation's celebration in 2026 of it's the 500-year celebration of the U.S. So I thought that was a good idea. Was a nice request. So in here I have attached the front and the back. You'll be able to identify these pieces because they just have one set of tabs where the inserts have two. On the back piece, you want to make sure when you are putting the pieces on that they're gluing on the inside of the card because you want to see them from the front. Now I have this piece reversed in the file because I use textured cardstock. So, and my cardstock only has texture on one side. So if you're looking at the file and you're thinking, oh, this isn't working right, that's why. So both of the tabs should be coming off to the right so you can connect them together. But when you cut it, and then your piece is glued to the inside. So okay, so I got that. Now I'm going to, I think I'm going to pop this piece up with some foam tape. It will probably help to have a fine tip bottle to get all the glue in there that you need on some of these thinner parts. I have already lightly inked the edges with black, but I do that over my trash can because my foam pad's coming apart and it makes a mess on my table. So I have said before that I've noticed that these foam squares over time are giving out. They're not holding. So I'm now adding a little bit of glue to them. I get these at the Dollar Tree. That's probably why they're not lasting long, but it just takes a second to throw a little bit of glue on them, so I don't mind. The cost savings is worth it. Okay. There we are. So that's the back. Now I'm going to flip it over and do these pieces here for the front. Make sure you're keeping track, flipping your card over and putting those pieces on the inside. where you'll have to start all over. Okay, then I'm just going to pinch my leaves a little bit here, give this a little bit more dimension so it doesn't look quite so flat. And I'm going to pop that up with a piece of foam tape, but only half. Then I'm going to just curl my leaves a little bit in the palm of my hand. I'm only putting glue in the center of the flower. Try to squeeze this in there tight. There we go. Okay, and then your film strip, this is for your sentiment. This goes on the back. Okay, so that is the base of the card, and we're going to set that aside. This is supposed to be the Constitution. I have to look at it and see if I want to. This is one that I think I'm going to pop up just at the top and then glue the bottom down. So I'm just going to put my foam tape here at the top. And then I'm going to glue the bottom down. Just to add a little different dimension to this piece. Make sure your foam tape is stuck on, especially since it's at an angle. Okay, set that aside and come put my bail together. So I'm going to glue this piece down flat. The piece with what looks like TV antennas, that's the bottom. And then I'm going to use some foam tape here on the bell. I'm going to use 2 strips. Make sure you couldn't see the foam tape from the front. And that just slid. That's the one problem with using the glue, is that it will slide on you a little bit at first until the glue dries. I think I want to glue this down first. There we go. Okay, so there is the bell. And go ahead and fold your tabs. Didn't do it on this one either. I don't know which one I like in front better. I think the Constitution. Okay, so we're going to pull our card base in and have it standing in a U. We're going to take our insert with the tabs folded at the score lines, but out flat. Okay, put some glue here on the tab. Slide it into this back corner right here. It slid all the way into this edge. And make sure that that is stuck down. Okay. Uh-oh, one of my flowers fell off. I'll fix that in a minute. So now we're going to take the front layer again with the tabs out flat. You want enough glue that it's going to stick, but not too much that it's going to ooze over. And now we're sliding it to the edge right on top of the layer behind it. So it's in the corner of the insert and the side. And mine had just pulled apart a little bit, so I may have some glue that came out. And now you'll see here that these two tabs are lined up, one right on, they're waterfalled right on top of the other. So we're going to put glue here on the tabs. Again, enough that they will stick, but not too much that it oozes over the side. Okay, we're going to leave this other edge flat on the table and bring this tab over, and we're gluing these right in place. Just take a few seconds, make sure that those have stuck. We do have some foam tape in there that can prevent that from getting a good grip. Then we're going to come here to the back, put glue on this front tab, and close up our card. And again, because of my foam tape, it's a little, you got to kind of work it in there. Let's put this down, get this stuck on. And there is the Philadelphia travel box card. Thank you for joining me.